Hello, Hallie. Give me a second. My monitor, or my second monitor, is not displaying video. So I'm curious to see if I even have it plugged in properly. No. Is this not my monitor cable? Oh, it is. Oh. I wouldn't be surprised. That's weird. I might have to look into that at a different time. I wasn't expecting that not to work. It is an old monitor, so I'm not surprised. Technical difficulties, yeah, with my second monitor. It's nothing major, but a little frustrating. Hello, Shark Lord, welcome. I can still, I have alternatives to read chat and stuff while I play Minecraft, though. It's not the end of the world. Aw. Also have to, okay. Man, I love when it's been so long since I've just been having streamed that nothing likes to work as intended. So if I adjust my Minecraft window, are you telling me that it changes my... Oh, it does. That's cool. Love that. Okay. Yeah, you're here. Point I was gonna join too, but he's Alright. And then, let's see. Pop out chat. I just do this. Drink. Till over here. Yeah, that'll work. Time zone differences are pretty shitty, and not gonna lie. Yeah, no, that's definitely true. I gotta I gotta figure out something, cause oh my God, are you kidding me? Well, we get to chat for a little bit while my game updates. Uh, Minecraft. So frustrating. So there's something I gotta do. I missed your streams. I feel so cozy. Yeah, hopefully the next one isn't riddled with as many tech issues at the beginning, but oh well. Oh well. They happen. Aw, yeah. I'm surprised my second monitor isn't working. I have no clue why that could be happening. Yeah, stuff like this happens to everyone. Yeah, the iPad kid one. Yeah, my room is like been my setup has been dismantled because I took apart a lot of things for other reasons during the last few months, and I have to re organize it. I've been working on it. In fact, um, if you notice, I've cleaned off my desk today. That was the biggest goal for the day. My desk has been very used to have all my Pokemon binders here, so I've been working on organizing those a little bit. Whoa, yep. Put my Pokemon binders on a shelf finally. Uh, it's been a lot of just right. My desk was also all full of stuff, but I hate when my desk is cluttered because I'm at my desk so often that it's just, like it really irks me when my desk is full of stuff. I can't do it. And I'm sure a big reason why my setup here isn't working is because I have unplugged a ton of things. I don't even I have to figure out how I have to refigure out my retro games stuff not that long ago. Well, a few months ago. So that's not plugged in at all. Ooh, yeah. So I have a lot to do now that I'm done. Oh, you froze. I froze. I think that's YouTube. Are we good? Okay, it's fixed. Yeah. Okay. Man, I'm not even playing the game. We can't have issues yet. We can't have issues when I'm not even playing the game, right? Yeah, yeah. It might be nice for my PC if I have. Oh, wait. Okay, I think the reason why my second monitor is working is because I don't even have the second monitor plugged in. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to breathe. Yeah, that's so true. Okay, is Minecraft done updating? Minecraft is done updating. Okay, there we go. Put this here. Yay, it's fixed. Okay, so the biggest issue that I've been having, and I haven't had a lot of time to figure this out, is there's been a change or there's a bug with commands going on. If you notice, I have all these armor stands placed because these are where the checkpoints are going to be, or that was the plan. But the radius command for teleporting is not working that I've been using. So I need to figure that out and figure out why it's not working. Okay, wait to where he lives is pretty cool though, thankfully, so you can get new stuff. Yeah, the Red Bull flavors. Okay, so if I save and quit quickly, I'm only doing stuff that's hard to replace. That's the smart thing. How close are you to completing that idea? Is this still over here? It is. Woo. Okay. Or to move in. A year and a half. Okay. Does this works still? Okay, so this works. Execute at E. I'm typing this towards you, chat. I get to see. I see what you're doing now. Whoa, command blocks. Yep, very good with planes. Yeah, yeah. So I need these commands to work. Tilde tilde tilde. PP at P R equals 219, and then chords. We'll just put chords at the end there. So this is what I need. So if I ask for this chat, just spam this. If I'm like, wait, what do I need to remember? That's what I need to remember. Server region, Iowa. Ooh. Let's test this. Let's find a nice, even coordinate to test. Where do armor stands go? There they are. And then yeah, Callie gets it. Name tag, anvil. Let's name this test. Execute at E. Type or equals armor and name equals S. So, ah. What? Why am I? Is it caps locks? What? keyboard's working. Can't let it won't let me type in the command block though. What the heck? Okay, well we're gonna. What the heck is going on with Minecraft? Now I can't type in the. Okay. This is gonna get annoying quickly if Minecraft is gonna act up this way. What the heck? My keyboard works on YouTube chat. Okay, well, I guess this is how I'm gonna do it. I hate to do this. Yeah, it's not even letting me type my commands in the command block. Yeah. Copy. S. 10. What were the chords in my test spot? 10, 100, 9, 8, 50. 10, 100, 9, 8. What was the coordinate? 63? 63. 50. Control C. Resume game. And this is a problem I've been having. It doesn't work anymore. Oh, now now the keyboard is working. Oh, hold on. Control V at E. And now. That's so weird. Yeah, so this is the issue that I've been having. Wait, what's it doing? Nothing. That's... Wait. Okay, okay, we're figuring something out. You want to pick up your stuff there? Your stuff? We're on stream, yeah. Pick up your stuff. Guys, we figured out something. Ah! 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 I'll full name you back. Okay, so teleport at all radius equals 2. Does E work for us? If I change it to E, E works. Okay. But what if I put type? Name equals test. Okay, so it's the armor stand portion that doesn't work anymore. That is good to know. This is so cool. Whoa. So if we just do this. What? Why? You know, I'd appreciate if the chords I'm trying to work with are not messed with. Oh. Okay. My pack isn't working. Hold on. Okay. Now that this works, though, this is what we can do with this knowledge. Since if that's how that works... Oh my god, I have to fly all the way back up here. I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna need an extra pair of hands for this part. Disorientation box. So, I have these armor stands like this. I need someone to place a block underneath this, and we'll do the command from there. Don't they fall? Don't what fall? The armor stands? No, we're not using the armor stands. I use the armor stands as markers, but I need to be standing here and someone needs to be placing it underneath the floor here so people can't see the command blocks. People aren't going to see any of this when it's done. It's just going to look like space, but I had to mark out where command blocks were going to go. Oh, that makes me want to test another thing. Can I alter? I'll help. Hold on. Can I alter the radius? Actually, Shark is here first, so I want to place the command blocks first. So go under the map here, Shark, and place the command blocks underneath me. Or someone. Yeah, I made Rainbow Road. So is there a command block there now? Right underneath where I'm standing? Okay, that sounds like a command block was placed, so we're gonna go to the next one. I am making a Rainbow Road. Is there... Eh. Also, welcome. Welcome, Caden. Hope you're having a good day. Are you dead? I mean, if they're close enough. Ooh, so many command blocks, so much that I'm gonna have to do. So much typing today. Making maps is fun. Making stuff are fun. I don't know what you're doing, Shark Lord, but I honestly would kinda, if you're trying to do the commands, probably should stop. Did you place one here? Is that a yes? Yeah, okay. I want to test a command. We're almost to the end. Up, up. Okay. Understand. Ooh. Up. There. I was gonna go make sure we have the right spots. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, if that's what you're doing, then that's fine. I need to figure out exactly how the teleports are gonna work. I want to test the radius command a little bit more. Okay. So, those look like command blocks. Ooh. And now back to our little testing spot. Ugh. Can I alter the radius like this? 3, 5. Not sure. What if I do parentheses? Oh, what did I? So that radius x2. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hmm. Okay, this is the scary. Well, we gotta do this if we're gonna test this, because I know this is gonna become an instant problem if we get one of these wrong. Okay. Gonna type this out in the chat quickly so I can copy paste this boy. At E R equals 2. Or whatever the chords that we need will be. Wait, will it still TP the horses? I mean, it teleports all of the entities, so yes. I mean, I can even show you right now with a pig, whatever I find first. With a frog. Frogs. See, the frogs are here with us. Frogs. Plot is very special. I'm sleepy. Well, thank you for joining this scheduled program, even when you're sleepy. Hi, Claude. And if let's see. The true test here is if you stay on the horse. Or the pig. Press the button. Am I still on my pig? I couldn't tell. Oh, my pig is stupid. Oh my god. Okay. Can you not press the button? We need to kill some of these frogs. And I need to decrease this if I'm testing it. Hi, Callie. Whoa, Claude's blue? Yeah, Claude's a mod for me. We're just gonna do 5 for testing. You... How fast can I... Pretty instantly, so I guess a player just has to remount as soon as they teleport, I guess. That's not the end of the world. Also, sorry for button. It's okay. I understand that buttons are very tempting to press. Okay, well... This next portion is going to be a multi-person job. Because this is how it's gonna, this is what we're gonna have to do. Listen up, team, listen up. This is what we gotta do to test this next portion. We need all 3 of us to do this. One person needs to place armor stands within the radius that I'm gonna type. So for this armor stand, I'm gonna type in a radius of 10. I need one person to stand here and tell me what these chords are. So the chords here is 10, 101, 32, 280, 1908. So someone needs to stand inside of those. And someone needs to tell me what the radius of these are while I type in the command. Oh, I got my button. There goes a button. And there goes my other button. Is flying down not considered a crouch anymore? TP at E radius equals, let's do 10. And what are the chords? I know one of them is 10. Isn't it 10, 30? 101, 32, 280, 9908. Did that work? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's a pretty good fall distance. Okay, next one. I'm gonna have to go soon. Ah, dang. That's a bummer. I appreciate the help, though. I'll figure it out. And 99. No, it's okay. It's okay. You got other things that you need to do. And I think the radius is 5. No, the radius is the whole length, I believe. We can try 5. We'll see how that works. Do you want to stand above me, Shark Lord? Over here? First one? Shark Lord, where are you going? Stand 5 blocks away from the where I'm standing, Dark Lord. Move 5 blocks away from where you are now. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we placing barriers? Oh, yeah, no, that's... What is that, 7? I think 10 is fine. I really do think 10 is a good number. 10 gives us a little extra leeway. I also like I like the height that the player gets teleported from when you do 10 as well. Considering that the radius starts from underneath. What happens if you get into over? Well, it's the same command. It's gonna go to the same checkpoint. Like these first few are gonna go to the very beginning. Like if you fall off the map after these first few, you're gonna get automatically TP'd back to the beginning. And then we can adjust these once we get all of them in place. We can adjust them further so that they are more accurate, but getting them in place now is a good start. If we have all the coordinates correct, then the radius can come after. That's a lot of that's a lot of armor stands. Look at him, an army. And then next, I got 3 ones. I need to make 1 more go to the first one. I might be able to stay on stream for a bit longer. Okay. TP at E, radius 10. Two. E. Repeat. Repeat. Two. Three. Okay. And then test one more. That radius is 10, so if this is too much, I have to reduce for radius to 8. Alright, I gotta go. Hopefully I'll be back while you're still streaming, and good luck with all that. Thank you. That radius did not work. This worked. Well, this worked. Okay, so I have to reduce the radius for this last one by 1. And that'll prevent overlapping there. Nine. Seven, 8. Okay, so they count the block that they're on as part of a radius. So the whole point of this is that these four can overlap. That's completely fine if these 4 overlap. Because the whole checkpoint goes from when you start here and ends here, and it'll teleport you back here. So now that we start on this one, these are all any of these 2 will bring you back there, and then Same with these three. They'll lead you here. And then so forth and so on is how that works. So we've got the first checkpoint figured out. And again, we can always edit the radius of these later on and make minor adjustments. But that's how that has to work. I don't know if I want to work on this though. This is a kind of kind of boring. I don't think I can do this for a whole stream. I don't think people want to see me mess with command blocks for a few hours. This seems like an offline thing. Or are you thinking Shark Lord? What are you thinking? What's in that noggin of yours? What are you thinking? Okay. Shark Lord is not impressed. What is on my list of things that I've agreed to build? Let's see. You know what I could work on today? That I think would actually be a lot more interesting. Oh. Oh, hi. I'm gonna work on the rogue-like experience for Sly. You wanna help with that, Shark Lord? I'm gonna catch up, Shark Lord. My superior racing skills. Ah. Want boost. Up. Well. Shark died. I think I'm gonna work on a roguelike. I feel like that would be something cool to get started on. I want to start thinking about how I want to build that. Now the question is, where do I build it? Oh, it doesn't need to be far. I can probably build it around here. No player is ever gonna find this area, I don't think, anyways. Unless, well, I gotta place it somewhere else, because if I, this might be where Mario Kart related stuff stays. Especially if Sly wants me to make a Moo Moo Meadows eventually. Let's see. DP, at player, 0, 100, 0. Where's Spawn? This is not Spawn. Whoa, it has natural grass too? Okay, this is kind of cool. Dark Lord, do you know what if anyone's using this Mushroom Island? No. Do you know where Spawn is, Shark Lord? Oh, so not far off from Spawn. Oop, BRB, alright, Shark Lord. 298, 296, 296. 98, 26. Why didn't I record the last chords? No! Okay. Okay, we're doing good. I was concerned there for a second. Pop out shit. Okay, 582.68. All right. Shadows. That's still under construction though. And hi, how goes it? It's going alright. Since it's the first time that I've streamed by myself in a while, we're just doing something a little bit more relaxing. So I'm building some of the stuff that I planned to build. First Sly's new realm that he's gonna be aiming for a June launch. And he wants some post content added, so I've been working on the post content. Oh, that's exciting, yeah. Which is like why that's why we got Rainbow Road here. That's why we've been working on Rainbow Road. For post content stuff for people to play around with and mess around with. And I was doing a little bit of work on that, but then I realized it was super boring. Didn't want to subject people to that pain and torture. So I decided to start working on a different build project. I'm just making a little hub for those projects right now. It's not anything too fancy yet. It'll definitely be improved on in the future, but just so I have a quick way to travel between places. Sounds fun. Yeah, it's been alright. We're gonna go to 100,000 for this project. I did not put in this coordinate right. There's a lot of swamps on this biome in this game. First we did the... yeah, okay. So the thing that I wanted to build was a roguelike for Sly. I wasn't expecting them to be orange soda because I knew they were sparkling water. Those are indeed giant mushrooms. Ooh, someone tell Midnight. Midnight is aware of giant mushrooms in Minecraft. Midnight has played and seen giant mushrooms in Minecraft. I couldn't tell you. Fifteen, 15, yeah, this seems about right. Five, 6, 7, 13. Six, 7. Seven, 9. So the plan for this is each floor is going to be different. The monsters you fight on each floor are going to be different. There's going to be 4 different towers, so each room that you're teleported to can be different every single time. So I gotta build up 4 of these. I gotta finish building one of these, and then I can copy paste it and make my life easier. Because this is just a basic outline of what the box is gonna look like. and then it's going to be stackable. So it's just a matter of filling in the empty spaces right now. And then once we get that, we can start adding the actual like floor concepts, and then start adding the mechanics. So it's gonna be a roguelike too, so the whole point is like the rooms that you go to are different, and then the loot that you get after completing a floor is gonna be different. So after we actually build up all of the that's all the floors and the monsters that he'll fight on each floor, we will go into more specifics of how the loot system will work. That sounds like so much fun, yeah. And then maybe like every 5 floors, it's a boss or something. The goal is to have 10 to 15, but, well, the goal is to have 20 floors, with each progressively getting harder, but I don't know how possible 20 floors is gonna be. Like, I want to do 20 floors, and then maybe 4 bosses. Yeah, that sounds difficult to make. It's not even difficult, it's like the building aspect, it's the balancing aspect that would be difficult. Like, what's a fair boss for 5 floors in? Yeah. Because like I can't make the loot that they get extremely good right from the beginning, because obvious reasons. So the question then I have to ask what a good boss is. Since I am in creative though, I can make custom mobs for the bosses. So as a joke, since the Minecraft movie came out recently, I could do a chicken jockey to say. A super buff chicken jockey is a boss or something. Yeah. Like I could make a chicken jockey boss where the zombie has full diamond armor or something. That's a possibility. That would be quite silly. Yeah, but it would be cool. Speaking of today, they did add it. Huh. Interesting. That is called a creaking. Oh wow, they've really personalized some of these eggs. Do we not have variable gas yet? Okay, that's sad. I'll let that guy be. Some of the new mobs gives me more ideas of things that I could add for floors. I don't know how powerful the new mob is though. I know it attacks players. I don't know how it attacks players though. This guy. Oh wow, they are super weak. Okay. I don't know if that's okay. We've almost built up the first floor. If I have to go lower to the ground too, I can always do that too. If I need to do that to get the height that I need. Okay, the box is built. Put that back. Get my good old trusty structure block out. It'll be easier to go from this side. Let's see. Zero. 31. 15. 32. Do I have to go by 30? $33? $33? Okay, that looks right. And if I go up one more... Yeah, I don't need the top layer. Rogue floor. Say. Okay, so now if I do this, load, rogue, floor. Mason, I was going to ask a question, but it got answered as soon as I joined. Oh, what were you going to ask? And did that work? I wanted it to. Yeah, okay. Is this on a server? Yeah, my cousin is starting a new realm and he wants content to be made for it. And since I finally have graduated college, I figured now is finally a good time to actually take some time and work on some of this stuff. You graduated? I did. I graduated last Friday. So I'm finally done. Alright, this is working as planned though. Now you just gotta make a ton of these. I'm gonna do do this quick. Rogue lore. Oh, that shift. Damn it. Rogue. Yep. So since I graduated, I now have a bachelor's in music education, instrumental music education, with a K through 12 licensure. I'm waiting. I got. Congrats. Thank you, Mason. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. It definitely took a lot of time and effort to get there, and I'm super thankful to finally be at that point. But it has been a while since I've been here, so how have you been, Mason? It's been. I know you stopped by on my stream Saturday, but you had to leave right away. So how have you been? I've been good. I have a bad cough that's been going on for about a week, and it's just good. Oh no. You can't say you've been good and then be sick. Do you know what's causing the cough? Is it because it's like allergy season or just something that you're coming down with? Three, five. Seven. I think it's because I used compressed air last week when I used Flema. Oh, you know what? That's entirely fair. I'm sure that God, some of the things that people don't realize how gross controllers and consoles get, because I've cleaned my consoles with compressed air because I build my own PCs. I built my own PC. I've built my friends' PCs for them. I've taken apart consoles to fix them. I've also taken apart my controllers and stuff to clean them. Those stuff get nasty. Oh, the cough wasn't this bad. That's that's super unfortunate. Yeah, I'm just sure there might have been something in there that your body didn't like though. Those things can get nasty. In fact, God, one of the things I gotta do now that I'm done and I have some time, I need to clean my PC. I was cleaning my room. I need to clean off my consoles because the ones on my shelf. You're making me think of all the chores I have to do. I'm sorry to hear that though. How how dirty was your Xbox? Like how bad was it when you cleaned it with the compressed air? I tried Dayquil, NyQuil, afternoon quill, noon quill, midnight quill, evening quill. Nothing has stopped the cough. When I cleaned my Xbox, it was pretty bad. So, yeah, I'm not surprised. Just think of all of the like gross gunk that's been able to build in that ecosystem since 2012. Okay, so we're gonna have to build underneath. It had the Red Rain of Death, and then one day it turned on and worked. It had Minecraft in it, which I had the case to, but could never find the disc. Oh yeah, God, I had a love-hate relationship with the 360 so much because of the Red Rain of Death. I've had 3 Xboxes, and I had this one Xbox. Well, my first Xbox was Elite. It had 120 gigs. It got the Red Rain of Death. Me and a friend took some time, took it apart, fixed it, and since we had taken it apart, we decided to take some time to personalize and mod it. So we cut out the case. We cut out some of the plastic to make the John Deere symbol at the time, and then we painted the shell red, and then we put, just because we cut a hole into the case in the top of it so you could see the internal parts. We had to replace that part with clear acrylic on the inside of it so you could see air wasn't getting in from that. So we did all that, fixed the Xbox, put it back together. I played with that one for about a few months, and then that got a Red Rain of Death. Tried a different Elite that also got a Red Rain of Death. So my current Xbox 360 is a Slim, but because of paranoia, me and my friend, we soldered a custom fan module into the Xbox so that you can change the fan speeds of the console's internal fans, and there's some wire and there's a switch so you can change the speeds of them if you want. So my Slim, even though the Slims don't really get red rains, sounds like a jet engine because I was too anxious about it. And then the power cable for my Xbox decides to overheat and melt instead of the actual console. So even after all that time, I still was never able to manage to break free from overheating issues with the Xbox 360. We're gonna have to build lower because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My 360 has a warp that I haven't. There's a wrap? Oh, are you sure it's not it's not a custom, like a special edition Xbox? Because I know Gears of War had a special edition console for the game. There's 14 blocks in between each one. If that's a case, this one is a sticker you put on the console. Oh, weird. I wonder then. I mean, the 360 was also very common to have like third-party stuff make designs for it too. I know I have some controllers that I got custom third-party parts to and redesigned my controllers. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. I've been thinking about getting the 360E. You can get those for dirt cheap, but they usually only have 4 gigabytes of storage. I could just put... Yes, that's what I would recommend doing. That's what I did for my Elite, for my Slim, and, you know, anything above the Elite. I took apart my old hard drive and inserted it into the Slim. And it's a pretty simple process, to be honest. Once especially if you watch something, it's a very easy process. And yeah, the more storage you can have for that console, the better. The 360. Wait, do you have to take apart the E to change the HDD? The one on mine is just removable. Yeah, so the old Elites, they have it's pretty big, right? Like it goes on the entire side of your console. Am I correct about that? Like you have a one where the entire side is the hard drive? Like it's a big long slab that you just clip into the side of the console? Is Is that correct? Yes, okay, yeah, so that whole thing isn't the actual hard drive. The hard drive itself is actually just built in there. So if you take apart that casing, you can actually remove the actual hard drive, and you can still just easily insert that hard drive into a different Xbox or into a different model if you follow a guide, because you won't, and it'll still work because all of the formatting and the software is still on that hard drive. So you would just be swapping out the HDDs between the consoles. It would take a little time to rework, but it's a pretty simple process if you follow a guide. 7, 8, 13. Welcome back, Shark. Six, 7, 8, 10, 11. Okay. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I think the CRK update is just released. Oh my god. Oh my god, I do not care. Woo! Congrats for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One time when I was like 7, I was on a live stream, and then Pennywise in the chat said hello. I got so scared I left. You know what? Fair enough. I was such a baby when I was a child. Like, I was scared of the dumbest stuff. I remember I had a fear of the Muppets when I was 6. I just know me, Cloudy, and Lex are gonna be addicted to getting the new guy again. Oh my god, I might actually hear about it now. Oh wow, yeah, I was scared of the Muppets when I was 6 because I was a baby. I was scared of so many things when I was young. Kermit is going to get you. You know, the funny thing is, like, I was scared of the Muppets growing up. Like, or when I was 6, I was scared of the Muppets because I thought they were unnatural to talk. But then I found out later in my life that my parents almost named me Kermit. Apparently, Kermit was a name that they were heavily considering to name me when I was a child. His art style scared me. That makes sense. Another thing I was scared of was I got scared of Monsters Inc. I remember having a very specific dream where Mike Wazowski and I took turns pushing each other off a building. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Have you seen the coffee ad where Kermit shoots himself? I don't think I have. What? Yeah, no, I legit had a dream where me and Mike Wazowski took turns pushing each other off a building. And like I kid you not, like where I was where I was sleeping at that age was I was sleeping on a couch at that age because my parents lived in the basement of my grandparents, and the house had not been expanded on yet where they lived. So there wasn't a bed for me, so I slept on the couch a lot of the days. And I swear, like I had this superstition when I slept on the couch a certain position, like facing a certain way, I'd get nightmares. It was like 7 or 8 out of repeating where Elsa came through my closet and stabbed me because I loved Elsa. Maybe your brain was trying to tell you about how bad Frozen 2 was gonna be. Oh no. 6, 7. Yeah, and then like I remember I had another dream. It must have been like after watching Pocahontas or something, where it was me and Jesse's sister, and we were on a Native American tribe. And as I was running through the tents, I got stabbed by a spear when running through the tents. I once had a nightmare where Sonic.exe was chasing me down an infinite hallway and I couldn't scream because it was getting muffled. I woke up in a cold sweat. See, I can understand having uh nightmare based off of creepy pasta. I think I would too. Some of those creepy pastas were pretty good back then. Whoa, yeah, no, I had so many different nightmares when I was growing up. I'm thinking back to some of the creepy pastas I remember watching as a when I was in middle school. I remember watching a video of this one creepy pasta that has just stuck with me the whole time, where it was about this one kid whose family belongs to the mafia or something like that, and his dad is a mob boss, and the mother likes to collect strange art. And at the end of the story, uh, she commissions a dude to turn him and the father into living art. So like apparently the guy reworks their digestive system to work in this statue, and but their body is immobile and they're still completely conscious or something like that, and they have to exist for the rest of their life as living statues. I once had a nightmare where Chucky was chasing me around the town, and I went to a cliff, he stabbed me, and I got impaled on a spike. I refused to watch Chucky as a kid. My brother tried to convince me to watch Chucky multiple times, and I was like, no, because I was scared of the Muppets. Remember, I was scared of the Muppets. So the fact that Chucky existed, like, freaked me out as a child. I wouldn't even look at the cover of Chucky. Like, it's Chucky. The art of the cover of Chucky just scared me. I was a wimp as a child. I was scared of everything, it felt like, when I was super young. I also refused to watch Gremlins. My brother and my cousin, Sly, would always be watching horror movies when I was young, and I'm pretty sure they specifically watched horror movies sometimes, just because they knew I didn't want to watch them with them, because I was scared of everything, but my brother always attempted to make me watch them with them. And I'd always say no, because I was a baby. Lemon. Oh, hello, Mudkip. Welcome. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. 14. DRB again? Alright, Sharklord. I watched Chucky when I was 3. And luckily my mom turned it off before it got to the scary stuff. Your mom saved you that day. They spared you the pain of Chucky. What you building? I am creating a roguelike in Sly's server right now. There's a movie. Oh, yeah, so kind of like how Minecraft Dungeons has the floor, I'm making a version of that in Minecraft. So you start from the top floor going down. There's gonna be multiple towers. So you'll start in a random floor with a random like a random mob, like a mob or assortment of mobs biome type thing. And if you clear the whole floor, you will get an item for that floor. You'll get a select of like 3 or 4 items, and then you move onto the next floor. Every 5th floor, there's gonna be a boss. Yeah, I'm making Splatoon 3 side order. Every 5th floor, there's a boss. There's gonna be 20 floors in total. So yeah, the items that you get every floor from completing are going to be randomized. Damn it, now I want to play Binding of Isaac, but I need to do homework. Do your homework. 3. Okay. There's a movie about a girl from a space station that had to go to Earth, one of the Disney originals. I'm pretty sure I skipped Desert to go to bed because I got spooked. That's fair. That kind of reminds me of like Jumanji and Zathura. I loved Zathura after warming up to it, but Zathura originally scared me, whereas like the space version of Jumanji. (16) 17. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. In side order, it's every 10 levels a boss, and there's 30 levels. I'm hungry. What do you want me to do? Make me mac and cheese? I want to make that. What do you want me to? You know how to make water. Yeah, I think you got the right. Yeah. That's the right movie. I loved Zathura. I I watched, so I was fine with it. I watched it when I was 7. That was the first time I watched Zathura. I started liking it at the age of 8, 9. It became one of my personal favorites after about a year or two. Zathura 22, it's a good movie, though. I recommend people watch it. There's actually a video game of it too, which I own for the PlayStation 2. Maybe it's something I should try playing at some point. Yeah, I'm just every 10 levels a boss, and yeah, I think I'm gonna do every 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 16. 8. I think I got better at watching movies once my brother started telling me about Skyrim. Yeah, fair enough. I went to GameStop on Saturday and got Halo 4 and Assassin's Creed. I put in my phone number and the cashier said my account had a buy one get one deal. So I got it. Ooh, free games. I really like Assassin's Creed 4. Assassin's Creed 4 is personally like the last good one in my opinion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Puffing me up a little bit. Nice. Games, unlimited games, but no games. I lost my progress on Celeste Chapter 3B side. No! Aw, man. It reminds me whenever I had a Game Boy Color growing up. My favorite game to play was Pokemon, obviously, on a Game Boy. That sucks, and I had a copy of Pokemon Silver, and it didn't have a good battery. The battery was dead, and I never understood why. I always originally thought it was because I used the Game Shark, even though I didn't use it properly because I didn't know how to use a Game Shark. But uh, I never could understand why my progress didn't save. And then one day I was like, I'm gonna beat the game, and then I spent like 5 hours grinding. I got to the third gym leader. I finally got my Feraligatr for the first time in that game since I had bought it with a bad save. Then I saved because I noticed my Game Boy was about to die. Saved, replaced the batteries, turned it back on, and didn't save, and I was devastated. I'm glad you were able to recover it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. One more floor. I do have to redo some floors though. Okay, well that's not as bad as losing all of your progress, so there's that at least. Each level has 3 checkpoints only? Okay. That is devastating. Yeah, I never understood why it didn't work as a kid. And then I bought a copy of Pokemon Gold thinking that would solve the issue, and that one also had a bad battery, so nothing changed. Just more confusion why my game wasn't working. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Welcome back, Callie. I hope the car ride is going well. Okay, this is 20 floors. Your Game Boy had dementia. It wasn't the Game Boy, it was Pokemon Gold and Silver specifically, which is a notorious issue with those games. SMP when? I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be an SMP. My cousin wants to release this realm to the public in June. Why the fuck is my mom so loud while on the phone? She's borderline screaming. Oof. I couldn't tell you. Okay, well now that I've saved, let's see. How much will 15 times 20 be? Like, dude, your sister can hear you if you talk normal. Don't realms have like a limited capacity? Yeah, realms only have the capacity of 10 people on at the same time. You can have an unlimited number of people invited, but like only 10 people can be on at the same time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Rogue Hour. I need a server on Raspberry Pi 4 be like, yeah. That's you, not gonna lie. How much progress you got done so far? What do you mean that's you? I'm working on the outside. At least I'm putting effort in. Let's do this. Not that I meant like unless you have a bunch of RAM on it, there can only be 5 players until it lags. Oh yeah, no, it is you. 1, 2. Let's see. 1. Gotta be far. If I had the money and space, I would never eat your builds. My builds are beautiful. My builds are nice when I get to take some time. I think this will be enough distance. Offset 0. Low. I need to find the surface. Oh yeah, that's a perfect distance. Minecraft is short for Richardson. I didn't type Richardson, just came out on the auto finish bar. Yeah, Point lost a lot of motivation from jail. He might not finish it. Why did he lose motivation for it? Just took a long time, plus a few other reasons. Okay. Like, is Point gonna need assistance on it? He's been a week later, someone was doxxed. Oh my god. What did they do? Kill the person's dog? Yeah, I would be afraid to start a realm or a server for the same reasons, I'm not gonna lie. Some people take the block game too seriously. Yeah, I get being busy. I was struggling with that too a lot this last semester of college, especially the last few weeks. Yeah, for the last solid like 5-6 weeks of college here, I was struggling because I had to do 14-hour days regularly. And that was too much for one person, and I keep almost saying his name. Can't do that. Okay, how many blocks did I put in between? 1, 2, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks. I know, I'm just so used to mentioning him by his name. Earlier today, I was laying in the field with my eyes closed. When I opened my eyes, I was freaking out. And for some reason, my skin was gray. Were you having an allergic reaction? That sounds like an allergic reaction. Same with shark, fishing, clawed. Ah, yeah. Like metallic. Hmm. Yeah, but that's weird. I wonder if you had an allergic reaction to something. I know for like the last 6 weeks though, I had regular 14-hour days and a ton of performances. I was literally waking up, going to the school, and then just out of school until I went to bed. Ever since we all got close, we're on a first name basis. Yeah, that's fair. Even though I'm close to them, I don't want to use first names. I like using online names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And how deep is this? 13. And they call me by my name, so I say their names back. That's fair. You kind of introduced yourself by your first name, though, too, so there is that. There's so much water. Really, no one but them call me. Oh, I call you by your first name. Well, I guess I don't count. I need my daily dissociation. Do you want me to call you after I'm done with my stream? I got less than 30 minutes left. Kelly's an online name? Oh, okay. Well, then I don't know your real name. Dang. Yeah, you can, okay. I mean, we could watch Pantheon after stream. Just take it. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, Pantheon. Oh my god. It's Cali Splatoon. You know what? That makes sense. You've heard it before because. Oh, yeah! You're absolutely right. I do have. I do have your real name, don't I? You got my last name too. Yeah, that means I have more than I might have more than the others. That dollar was worth it. It was for comedy. The second donation I've ever taken on my channel. Dark Fishing Point, know my last name and my middle name. Dang. They're gonna steal your identity. I wouldn't be surprised if Claude just doesn't remember. One last. I'm part of a friend group that we call the Monkey Gang. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't sound that too different from them. Whoa. Oh, hold on, offset. And all I see is lol. What do you mean? Here are my towers. My friend group's name is something. Last month, one of my friends knocked out our class. Oh my god. What are you guys doing? I should be concerned as a teacher, but I am too tired to think in that mindset right now. We just chilled for a little bit. Did you get food? Yes, okay. Stupid water. I'm gonna need to use sponges. I love my friend group. We are very much friends. I mean, that's also good. It's Cheeto Puffs. Ooh, Cheeto Puffs. I'm more of a Cheeto fan. Other than that evil Shark Lord, shake my head. Yeah, that Shark Lord guy. Screw that Shark Lord person. No, Shark Lord's really nice. You're just being mean. How dare you? Okay. We've reached the towers. In fact, I was silly once. They locked me in a room. A silly room. What are you and your friend? It's supposed to be silly like that, Mason. I don't get when people say shake my head. What am I missing? Okay. Other than I hate that he's shaking my head, shaking my head, shaking my head, my head. I know. But yeah, Shark's really nice. In fact, I was silly once. Believe it or not, guys, I was also silly once. Kurt had a silly arc. Oh yeah. It's nice, but not nice. Turned my boyfriend gay and stole him. Yeah, I had a silly arc once. Maybe someday you'll get to hear it. Or hear stories from my silly arc. His real identity is Wallace Wells. And I got married to Fishy and Claude. So you joined their marriage? Okay. Then everyone divorced. I'm sure Fishy and Claude made up because their divorces usually never last more than a day. I've been married to Fishy more than once. You gotta love it. I feel like families are like one of the most high school things students do. Let's make a fictional family. It feels like I've just started watching the show on season 3, and I know none of the characters. Yeah, a lot of the people, some of the people that you see in my chat, Mason, are also, or were, and still are members of my cousin's community as well. So there's interactions that happen from over there too, and sometimes they'll bleed over into this community. Our communities are stark or have a stark contrast to each other, though. I believe so. Things are a lot more tame over here. I just got home. My boyfriend and I had to navigate through the storm. Oh, fun. Last. Then we all divorced when me and him started dating. Mainly interactions from a group chat. Yeah. You doing okay there, Fish? Did you get home safe? You have to have a specific amount of subscribers to get a membership on YouTube? Yeah. There's a lot of things that I have to do to be eligible to have members. I think I have to have 1,000 subscribers with 3,000 hours of watch time. Or something like that. Yeah, we're okay. That's good to hear, Fishy. Forgot to kiss him goodbye, though. It was raining bad, though, so I prioritized my safety over the kiss. That's smart. I have about 12 other Google accounts. Jeez. Why do you have so many? I didn't know you could find Lapis at this wow. I've never seen Lapis this close to the surface. Hi, Fishy, or hi, Callie. Probably get my account on here. I sent you a friend request, Fishy. Like you asked. After months ago. That you asked about months ago. Okay. No, water! I have Chipotle too. Oh man, I haven't had Chipotle in like I think it's been over a year since I've had Chipotle. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had Chipotle in a really long time. No! Those are the type of injuries, Fishy, that get you kicked out of marching band for the season. You realize that, right? You gotta be careful. Called Kava. I used to use an AI voice cover thing that used to be good, but you could only make like 10 minutes of audio a month. I decided to make a bunch of accounts, then the website became crap. Did it like all of a sudden became like a subscription model? I do not know of this place called Kava. You know, I shouldn't spend so much time hollowing this out, even though I know I'm going to have to. I know, I'm okay though. I just need to do a few stretches and I'm good. There were no custom voices, so no characters. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, are you streaming until 9 tonight? Yeah, I only have 7 minutes left of my stream. Just Jim and Michelle and Robert, no. Fred Figglehorn. From the hit YouTube channel, Fred. Oh, jeez. Damn. Yeah, Fishy, you got here pretty late, I'm sorry to tell you. Okay, so the first floors, I think, are gonna be pretty generic. I think one is gonna be a desert. It's the first floor is just gonna be zombies. Kurt, you should totally stream till 9:15. I promised Anna that we'd watch Pantheon though in the episode. Well, you know what? No, that's fine because I still have 3 minutes before the time that they would have to go to bed. So we're good. I'll do it. I'll stream till 9:15. So the first floor, I think, is just zombies. No, that would be smart. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, I update Minecraft. What do you mean out of date? Just use a Microsoft Store. You don't even have to use the Xbox app for that. But I feel like one is a beach. You have to use a client to update the client. Yeah, exactly, fishy. Hello. Hi guys, I'm bad with tech. I'm a low-key granny. Wow, just get better, fishy. One time I tried to run Minecraft. I haven't recovered since. I remember my first time playing Minecraft was actually like very uh early beta versions of Minecraft. And I remember I just found it because I was searching like free games on my grandma's computer, and this computer was super old. And like when I mean super old, I mean super old. This was a really old laptop. We still had dial-up internet when I was trying to do this, and this was 2008. So I was trying to play. I tried to play Minecraft. It had a free online version at the time, like a web browser version of Minecraft. And oh my god, the lag. This would have been like when I was 8 or 9 years old. That's It's been uploaded, but it's still beta. I'm not surprised. I'm the wrong Microsoft account. Wow, fishy. Silly fishy. Just realized it was something new because I was in the car. Oh yeah, no, I'm working on the roguelike for Sly, the Minecraft roguelike thing that I was doing, that I mentioned I wanted to build and work on. I've been sponsored by. I love Rare Americans as a group. They have such good music. I have yet to watch Skids. I'm excited for their project. I still have to listen and watch it though. I have been listening to them since they advertised. I discovered them through a YouTube ad. They actually used Brittlebones Nikki as an advertisement, and I've been listening to them since Brittlebones Nikki 1 came out. It's rated R. That's fair. I mean, I am an adult, so I can easily watch it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Their music covers a lot of heavy topics, though. Addiction, suicide, a lot of that stuff is covered in their music. Why is the server? You know, I don't know, Fishy. I saw that too. I will be an adult soon. That's so true. The Brittlebones and Nikki movie is still in the works. Yeah, I'm interested to see where that goes. Fishy is silly as change their skin. Oh. For cute cat. No, I'm not TPing to you, Fishy. You can TP to me. I'm subjecting the Fishy to the floor of the mobs of this floor. Oh, why do they all have tridents? Fishy, run! Fishy, run! Why did they all have tridents? Ow. Oh, well, I mean, fair. Good night, Curtis Connor from the hit YouTube channel, Curtis Connor. Good night, Mason. Enjoy your night. Have fun at the trampoline park. So I think for the first floor, the options for the mobs are going to be zombie villager, and zombie drowned in husk. Floor 1 is just all versions of zombies. What is this supposed to be? Like this floor? Or like what are we building? Like the build entirely? This is a roguelike. This is a Minecraft roguelike that we're working on here. So yeah, pretty much. So if you go above the walls here, if you fly above it and look out, I have a ton of towers. I have 4 towers here, and each tower will have 20 floors, and the character is randomly moved in between each tower depending on what floor they gotta fight in the next round. So each floor will have different mobs. After the player clears a floor, they'll be given a random item. They'll get a choice between 3 or 4 random items that can range from kits to enchantments to weapons to special items. Like they might get a shulker box, which allows them to build a snow golem assistant, or they'll get a thing to enchant their items with like a sharpness 1 sword, or like a sharpness 1 book, or stuff like that. And every 5 floors there's gonna be a boss, and there's 20 floors overall. So the first floor is gonna be very simple. They're just gonna be 4 types of zombies. Nothing, no like mobs to no variation or anything to worry about yet. Just 4 different types of zombies. Yep, so progressively gets harder, and that can be through the number of mobs, the combination of mobs, or, yeah. And there'll be special floor, all the floors will be themed, so there can be nether floors, there can be, nether floors, there can be end floors. Found my new permanent skin. Is that a schoolgirl Magikarp? I'm disappointed. I'm a little disappointed, Fishy. But I get it. It matches your name. It is. It is cute. I get it. I'm just disappointed that it fits so well. Let me phrase it that way. LMAO. But here's the first floor. This is the beach room. I figured this would have been the easiest one. This one and the desert one, which is what I'm gonna do. How could you change my landscape? I don't care enough to care. I have undiagnosed OCD, my bad. I don't want to spend an insane amount of time creating the terrain of these floors because they're only portions. So, you want to help me place sand for the desert? Where did you go? Are you... Where did you... Oh, okay. I'll join to help too. It's okay. We're gonna be done. The stream is gonna be over in 3 minutes, and Fishy is already on, so that's why I asked Fishy. Oh, and then I'll continue working on Rainbow Road off camera, because it just seems so boring to do the command blocks off camera or on camera. Cactus. Where's the cactus? Where is the cactus block? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. Stop! 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 What are you doing? Stop! Sorry. It's okay. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, fishy died? Okay. Fishy is dead. Oh, I guess taking a screenshot kills Minecraft. Only for you it does. We need to make some of these Cactus 3 high. Yeah, that looks good. Desert. We did it. Alright, well, it is 9:20, so I'm gonna end my stream here. I was trying to name the cactus Fred. No. um, thank you for assisting me, even if it was for a little bit. I'm pretty happy with what I've gotten done so far. Hi, Kurt, man, guy, dude. Um, I don't know when I'll be streaming next. It might be Friday. It might be Sunday. I have a lot of time now, so I can kind of do whatever I want right now. So tomorrow, no, because I'm working with a marching band tomorrow, so I can't stream on Wednesday. I have a job as assistant director of a marching band for the summer, so I have to do that on Wednesday. That's actually our first day, so Kurt could be working with my band. Boo. Maybe someday in the future, Fishy. But yeah, with that, I'll talk to all of you either Friday and if not, Sunday for sure. So, I will see you all next time. They'd actually called me Mr. S, correction. That's what I go by. Alright, good night, everyone. Bye.